Celebrations are cultural events or events in which the human being is prepared to celebrate, thank, or commemorate certain circumstances. We consider it cultural because they are always related to the way in which each society understands the world. That is why celebrations are different from countries. In this video, we are going to show you the difference between birthdays and weddings in some countries. So let's start.
Nowadays, Japanese usually celebrate the children's birthday. Parents organize a small gathering with a cake and the number of candles depend on the age, and the happy birthday song is sung in the dark. However, that doesn't mean that adults don't celebrate the birthday, but usually friends organize a party for the one who has a birthday, and all bills are covered by the guests. In China, everyone celebrates the birthday on New Year, even if it is not the official day, because they turn another year on this day. Most of these celebrations in the form of banquets are reserved for the elderly and children. They receive special consideration and it's a family responsibility to preserve the bloodline. Also, in China, people believe that tigers protect children. For this reason, family members bring newborn special food at present, like gifts, clothes, and toys decorated with tigers.
For all age groups, one of the most popular Geburtstag songs from kindergarten is Wie schön, dass du geboren bist. How wonderful that you were born. German says, as birthday greetings, alles Gute zum Geburtstag. Everything good for your birthday. Or, if they want to be more formal, Ich gratuliere zum Geburtstag. Congratulations on your birthday. If you have friends from Germany, do not give the Geburtstagskind birthday child his or her greeting even a minute before the day has arrived, as the tradition is that this will bring bad luck for the following year. Other important facts are: Germans have to buy their own cake. They organize and pay for their own party. If a German is single and turning 30, they are forced to advertise their housekeeping skills. Shorts can be reduced if you are willing to trade a few kisses.
One way to celebrate a birthday in France is to bring to a special person a bouquet of flowers, although this tradition is common for women. Giving flowers to a man is weird. Another birthday tradition that occurs several times throughout the day is that people will wish the birthday boy or girl a happy birthday in France, and so to the lucky guy or girl whose birthday it is. The traditional French birthday song is simple, the same song sung in America.
Some children received birthday spankings, which were originally based on superstition, whereas no more than the birthday price were a joke. Hundreds of years ago, spankings were given for each year of the birthday child's life. Beyond that number, a child received another spanking to grow on, one to live on, one to eat on, one to be happy, and yet another spanking to get married on. At one time, it was considered bad luck if the birthday celebrate was not spanked because it was believed to soften out the body for the top. Singing Happy Birthday to You has also been a long-standing tradition on birthdays as well. It was written by two American sisters in 1893 and has been translated into several languages around the world. In the United States, the Sweet 16 party is held for the girls. The symbol for the Sweet 16 party is sugar.
Here, birthday parties are usually held at the birthday party's house or in a party room. The event may include clowns, magicians, inflatable games, balloons, gifts, piñatas, which are made of newspaper and mache paper, and a cake, which is decorated with a number of the candles that corresponds to the number of the years, and usually the guests sing a song called Las Mañanitas. The cumpleañero asks for a wish in silence and then blows out the candles. After, guests ask to buy the cake.
Couple choose the style of the wedding ceremony, which be different from the style that's typical of the world religion. Today, the traditional Japanese ceremony is called Shinto style. This ceremony is very formal and usually private, with close family and a few guests. In Japanese weddings serve foods like sea bream and red rice for good luck. Also include French and Chinese food. Weddings are still important ceremony for Chinese people. It's considered one of the three most important events in a person's life. Among Chinese wedding, the bride will wear a traditional Chinese. It's called kipao dress, and guests can wear any formal clothes. What color plays a vital role in Chinese weddings? Because this color is associated with success, loyalty, honor, fertility, love, and gold. That this is associated with wealth and fortune. About gift, usually we give a red envelope to boyfriend with money inside. Bye.
How Germans celebrate weddings. Let's see. Polterabend, literally meaning eve of making a racket. This is usually the night before the wedding when the couple throws a big party for friends to basically smash a bunch of porcelain for good luck, of course. At the end of all this breaking, the bride and groom generally work together to clean it up. There may be 3 trunks. It's quite common to play games at German weddings, and one of them for brides and grooms is Baumstamm sewing a tree trunk. After the ceremony, the couple embark on their first real challenge together, sewing a log of wood in half.
Whether you are planning a wedding in France or looking to include French wedding styles into your big date, look into the past at wedding traditions. Les cocktails. The so-called les cocktails stand for 2 lovely traditions. Firstly, the entrance to the ceremony, where the groom leads the way with his mother, followed by the rest of the wedding party in a set order of entrance, and secondly, the presence of children comparable to flowers, ears, and ring beers. Lip brushing. They are going a bit out of fashion with modern brands, so these are very French traditions. Sugar cube it. Almond offered to the guests at keepsake. They were typically given a cornet or a orgeat potion, but more creative presentations are now. There are a simple, long-lasting love and easy to include a French touch in wedding anywhere. Le Fontaine à Champagne, or Champagne Tower. The striking pyramid of flutes or cups is a highlight of evening where the champagne is poured into the top glass and from the files and the glasses below. If you would like to impress your guests with such a display, it wise to professional build the tower. They can be arrayed with special lighting effects.
Often, best men or maids of honor will toast newlyweds with personal thoughts, stories, and well wishes. Sometimes other guests follow with their own toast, and champagne is usually provided for this purpose. The couple often register for gifts at the store well in advance of their wedding. Registered information should be provided only to the guest, open direct request, and never include in the invitation. Some couples additionally or instantly register with services that enable money gifts intended to fund items such as a honeymoon, home purchase, or college fund. Some find bridal register inappropriate as they contravene traditional notions behind gifts, such as that all gifts are optional and delightful surprise personally chosen by the giver, and the register need to a type of price-based competition, as the couple knows the cost of each gift.
Mexican weddings are famous because of the colorful. Here we have some of the most famous activities that are made during a Mexican wedding. To throw the bouquet. The bride throws the bouquets to all of the marriage guests that are in the center of the track, and one of them has to catch it. It is believed that the woman who wraps the bouquet is the next to get married. To throw the bridegroom to the air. It is also known as El Muertito or funeral march. Men carry the bridegroom to the air in several times. Mariachi. In Mexico, it is already a tradition that the mariachi announces the end of the celebration. La Víbora de la Mar dance. The bride and bridegroom get on a chair facing each other and hold hands by forming a little house, where guests holding hands go under that, and it is believed that if they hold the chairs all the song, then their marriage will be durable. The garter. A bride is wearing a garter on the thigh, and the bridegroom has to remove it, while the single guests circle around them. Then he throws the garter, and it is believed that the guest who catches it is the next one to get married. And the billete dance. In this, the couple approaches to the table, and the guests put billetes in the dress on the bride and the suit of the bridegroom. Guests think that is a way to help them financially.
People around the world celebrate different festivities, no matter what the place, religion, or culture they belong. All festivities have something in common. People share time and love with family and friends.